All right, so this question here, we're comparing, aren't we, times across the world, different time zones, right? Different locations, London, New York, Sydney. So it says then, when it is 3 p.m. on Wednesday in New York, okay, we're asked, what day and time will it be in Sydney? Explain your reasoning, okay? Well, we're comparing here, of course, New York and Sydney. So if we look at the original clocks here, we can see the difference here, can't we? The comparison between the two locations. It's later in Sydney, isn't it? Okay, so we're at the end of the day in Sydney, when we're just starting the day in New York. So it is literally nighttime in Sydney. Now it's getting dark or dark out there, whereas it's morning time in New York. So we can see how far ahead it is by looking at that time difference there. So 06:30, okay, 22:30. Let's see how many hours that is there, okay? Well, from 06 to 22, there's a 16-hour range, isn't it? Okay, because 22 take away 6 will be 16 hours, okay? So in other words, Sydney, okay, is 16 hours ahead of New York, okay? Sydney is 16 hours ahead of New York. So then, when it's saying then it's 3 p.m. on Wednesday in New York, what time will it be in Sydney? You need to remember that Sydney is 16 hours ahead. So we need to add 16 hours onto this, okay? So 3 p.m., we need to add 16 hours. And the issue is, of course, okay, if you add 16 onto that, you get 19, right? But you can't get 19 p.m., right? Okay? It doesn't work like that, okay? It's obviously with AM, PM clocks, it goes up to 12 and then starts again. So let's just go with that. It'll go up to 12, okay? To start with, let's see how many hours that is. Of course, when it gets to 12, that'll be 12 at night, so that'll be 12 a.m. And from 3 to 12 is 9 hours, okay? And of course then we need to go then a further, how many more hours do we need? Well, if it's 16 hours ahead, that's 9, so we need a further 7 hours, okay? And that takes us to 7 a.m., okay? So it'll actually be 7 a.m. in Sydney, but please be careful to read the question, because not only does it want the time, it also wants the day as well, yeah? So we need to say, look, 7 a.m., but it's going to be the following day, isn't it? So it's going to be on Thursday. Okay, and we're done.